Hi guys, so I just got back from seeing Insidious Out of the Further, which is, of course, the newest film from Blumhouse and the newest installment in the Insidious franchise. Now, the Insidious franchise is a franchise that I have been a huge fan of for a long, long time. I love the first Insidious. I think it's an absolute classic among haunted house horror. The second one I like, just nowhere near as much as the first one. The third one I love as well. I think the third one is excellent and just awesome. Um, the last key I remembered little to nothing about. And then the most recent one before this, the Red Door, I didn't really care for all that much. So going into this, when I saw the trailer, I was just immediately hooked. I thought it looked so good and was just not only just excited that it was a new Insidious movie, just also the trailer looked so good as well. So I was like definitely very excited to see this movie and it was one of my most anticipated. And I'm proud to say that we have another excellent Insidious movie. I would say this is easily the best one since the third one. I thought that this was excellent. Like, I think that so this introduces a new element to Insidious that we've never seen done in this franchise before. Someone who can bring the demons from the further out into the real world. And it's done in like an astral projection way. And I'm just gonna say right off the bat, how they handled it all was really good. I feel like they really did a great job with that entire like premise and like executing it. And I feel like the way they also tied back around to the other movies was done in such a good way. I feel like that it was done in a way that just really made a lot of sense because I don't know how you'd really be able to do it otherwise, to be honest. I'm pretty sure there's other ways, but I feel like it just made a lot of sense. The actors were all really good in the movie, especially the little girl actor, who I thought was very good in here. And I just also let's talk about the horror elements, man. So the demons, we got old and new Insidious demons and a new lead demon, and I thought all of them were excellent. I loved all of these new demons. The newer one, I know some people will probably not be fond of him. I thought that he was creepy. I thought that he was eerie. There were some scenes in here that were definitely unsettling. Like there's a scene in a pillow fort that feels very much like the back rooms, which I loved. And there's a scene in a dentist office that was honestly just disgusting. And yeah, I mean, I thought that this was just a wild, insidious movie. I feel like there was also some good emotional elements in here as well. Yeah, this was just like I said, this is easily the best Insidious movie since the third one. It's just such a fun haunted house movie. I can see that there's going to be probably some people that don't like it, but I feel like even if you're not a huge Insidious fan, or even if you're just like, I like the first Insidious, but that's it, I think you might like this one still. I do think that this movie will please a lot of people, even though some might be harsh on it. But overall, I mean, I thought that this was a very good Insidious movie and easily the best since the third. And yeah, I had a really great time with this movie. I thought it was so fun, it was scary, and it was just a great time overall. And I'm going to give Insidious Out of the Further a 4.5 out of 5. And I'm going to mention something with my 4.5 ratings. They're kind of tough because some of them where I'm like, yes, I like this as a 4.5. I think this is a 4.5. But other ones, like there's some 4.5s where I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I could give this a 5, but it doesn't strike me at first as a 5 either because of negative reviews, which is kind of lame, or it just was missing an element or two that's keeping it away from a 5. But I feel like that there's some where upon rewatches I could push it to a 5. Like I just did that recently with Psycho Killer and I just gave it a less from a 5 just because of negative reviews, that was pretty stupid. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to mention that about some of my 4.5 ratings. But anyway, that's my review on Insidious Out of the Further. If you've seen it, let me know what you think about it in the comments. And as always, subscribe to me to see more horror and thriller reviews.